Welcome back to the channel. Right now, I have this chart of Hfcl. Name of this company is Futuristic Solutions Limited. I've got this monthly chart and it's chart of BSC. Well, if I look at this chart, I could see that the company got listed around, and then after 36 made a low of 8 rupees, and it was kind of sluggish during that 6, 7, 8, 7 year period wherein it went from 8 10 till back till the low of 98. So 1998, where it made a low of 10 rupees almost, the low was around 11 rupees. And this stock is one of the in stock which saw some optimistic buying, wherein the stock went up right from 10 to almost a gigantic high of 2500. So this was a period when tech bubble burst and the subsequent decline stock very well went from 20 levels to almost zero, almost 5 6 rupees. And then I start to believe that this whole period from 2004 to 2020, the COVID 2020 bottom, was some sort of complex correction that the stock was trying to finish. Wherein I start to believe that whenever this correction is complete, that is, it was completed in 2020, the stock would start to move higher from here. Yes, by higher I just mean that the stock would start impulsive rise from. Yeah, this is the complex setup which completed in 2020, and then if I look at the rise from the 2020 bottom, the rise very well looks impulsive in nature. So if it's impulsive and being optimistic on the company, I just need to label this as a wave one. Labeling this as wave one and this whole correction as maybe WXY, wherein this W, X, and Y triangle in Y. So, what I mean in a very simple language is the whole correction that started from 2500 levels is now completed, was completed 3 years back at 8 rupees at COVID bottom, and then after that it made a rise from 8 rupees to 5 made around 95 levels, so almost 10 11 12 times from the bottom. And then surprising thing is it just consolidated over here. So from 95 levels the stock has consolidated. It made a low, interim low of almost levels, that somewhat 50% 50% fall from the top area. And I have my own reasons to believe, looking at the current price action, that wave 2 is completed or is on the verge of completion. So let us assume that wave 2 is completed, then I would start to believe that I would get the same kind of rise that I got in wave 1. So even if I have to label this as 1 or A, 1990 top, or B, at that particular point of time nobody was very sure if it was to be A or 1 or 2 or B, since we're not very sure price action. That is what I would believe when I would have been here at the bottoms of around 10-50 levels. Very well, when somebody would have traveled this whole journey right from the bottoms of 13-14 levels to 25 highs, would have been very easy for him to conclude that this is actually what market has its own stayed out in the price action. So therefore we would have, at that point of time, we would have to believe that that was just correction. See, what I'm trying to say is this way could be the same move as we got in wave 1, and this could relate wave B, which we got over here. I am anticipating that the kind of move which we got in 1999 to 2000 period, that 1 2 year move, I am anticipating the same kind of move now. The only thing that I am currently looking at a very short term perspective, is the is stock's strength, relative strength. So I plot a couple of trend lines. They're very clear. Say that stock is has currently broken out of this triangle, contracting triangle, and with some crazy volumes. What's the volume? So the previous week's volume was around 23 million. That's some kind of volume which we haven't got in what past 6 7 months. Last time we got this volume was when this was trading. It's 52-week high around 100 levels, around 1995. This really portrays that the stock is trying to go higher from here, and wave 2 is probably completed. So this is wave 1, this is wave 2, and wave 3 is are those kind of waves which generally carry a lot of optimism. There is going to be strength. Sector might This stock will might start to get upper circuits and all. So this is about wave 3. So what I'm looking at a very short term basis, 2 month time period, is this resistance of 138. This is same resistance which we had around 1994 period, 130 to 140 range. This range of 170 to 177 to 180 range. So this is the kind of demand zone I'm looking at. But if anyone is buying this stock, I've already bought this stock, and my average for this stock is around 79 levels. So I bought this stock around 79 levels, and if I bought this at 79, looking at the bigger picture of what is going to happen in the telecom sector, the 5G space, I'm not just going to book this stock at 120 levels, 150, 70 levels. I am at least going to wait for equality. What do I mean by equality? So by equality, I mean that I expect a move of same strength and magnitude as I got in wave 1. Okay, so if I plot a Fibonacci extension, uh, see, but the problem in this investing.com is I can't use the logarithmic function in Fibonacci retracement, and for that I would really have to use TradingView. Let me show you the chart of TradingView. uh, yeah, so if I look at this chart, this is the logarithmic chart, and this is the same chart we are looking at, but this is the BSC chart. So if I try to plot a Fibonacci extension right from the bottom of low to the top of 5.70, and then to the low of 64, I get a hit that is almost 8 9 times higher from here. That comes around 722. So this 722 is one equality. So that means at level 722 we are going to equal wave 1 and wave 3. But there's a possibility that we could see extension. So maybe we could go till 1.272, maybe we could go till 1.382. So let me plot 1.382 for you. So those, or maybe even we could go till 1.5. So those targets seem quite high, quite optimistic from here. But when the story really starts to unfold, you really start to think that why I did not buy this share when it was trading at wave 2's low. So I've bought this stock around 79. I expect, or I at least see the stock going towards 700 800 levels, and 700 800 level is the level wherein it will have achieved equality, wherein wave 1 is equal to wave 3. But there's a possibility that wave 3 could extend, so it even could go till 1400 levels, where the 1.272 extension lies 1.382 or even 1.618. So since I'm taking into consideration 1.618 and 1.5 levels because of the fact that wave 2 was very shallow in nature. So if let's suppose we are at 100 rupees, wherein the market cap of this company is around what, let's say 11 10,000 10,000 crore. Let's suppose it's 10,000 crore. So even if it goes till what, 702 to 3 years, it would be perfectly justifiable, wherein the market cap grows 7 times, 70,000 crore. But I cannot fathom the fact that if it starts to rise 30 times from here to 3,000 levels, the market cap of this company would just grow till 3 lakh crores. So so that's my point. But as far as this short term trading or the major view is concerned, I think I've bought this stock and I'm not going to sell it for 140, 170 level where the 1994 resistance was there. I am going to really see and try to feel the emotions, uh, try to go through the story that this stock will try to bring in with it, and we'll see where this stock eventually goes. But I really think that 700, 800 level, the levels which I'm really looking at. Well, that was it for the video. Thank you.